The name's Bond. James Bond.
Jack Wade, CIA.
James Bond. Stiff-ass brick.
I am going to have to wear sunglasses today, guys. Bloody blinding out there. Right, Pierce Brosnan, baby. Welcome back to Mr. Alright Movie Reviews and our Bond Rewind series. Today we're stepping into Pierce Brosnan's era with GoldenEye, the smash 1995 hit that revived 007 after a 6-year hiatus. From its explosive stunts to Brosnan's suave charm, this film brought Bond into the post-Cold War world. Let's recap the action, villains and nostalgia in just 5 short minutes. Kicking things off with Tina Turner's GoldenEye, a sultry pulsating anthem penned by Bono and The Edge of U2. It hit number 10 on UK charts and number 2 on Billboard's Hot Dance Club Play, although I gotta say, it was a miss for me. Turner's commanding vocals perfectly matched the film's sleek modern tone of the era, cementing it as a cultural staple that screams Bond's triumphant return. However, it's a fan favourite track that maybe I just don't get being a 2000s baby, so I'm gonna move swiftly on.
The trick is to quit while you're still hit.
That's one trick I've never learned. Perhaps you'll show me how it's done.
Pierce Brosnan slides into 007's tux with effortless charisma, blending Sean Connery's confidence with a 90s polish that feels both timeless and fresh. At first, I found his performance to be a bit uninspired, but as the film went on, we saw his Bond is a witty, charming and lethal, with a hint of emotional depth from past betrayals. Brosnan shines in high-stakes action, like the tank chase where he bursts through that Perrier truck with a cold, stoic glare towards his target. His debut reintroduces 007 as a modern hero, winning over audiences skeptical after the franchise's break from the Dalton era. Brosnan's backed by a stellar lineup. I was excited to see Judi Dench's debut as a no-nonsense M, calling Bond a sexist, misogynist dinosaur.
You don't like me, Bond. You don't like my methods. You think I'm an accountant. A bean counter, more interested in my numbers than your instincts.
The thought had occurred to me.
Good. Because I think you're a sexist, misogynist dinosaur. A relic of the Cold War. Whose boyish charms, though wasted on me, obviously appeal to that young woman I sent out to evaluate you.
Point taken.
It was the almost exact opposite stance to her character in the rebooted Craig era, but it was delivered with the same classy conviction, and that's why I just love Judi Dench. She was perfect for this role. Samantha Bond's Moneypenny brings a flirty wit, and I must admit I adored her much more than I did Naomi Harris, while Desmond Llewellyn's Q delivers iconic gadgets with a bit of a granddad attitude.
Do please try and return some of this equipment in pristine order. Don't touch that! It's my lunch.
The plot follows Bond stopping a satellite weapon, GoldenEye, stolen by ex-00 agent believed to be killed Alec Trevelyan, played by a devilish Sean Bean. I can't tell you how excited I was when I saw Sean Bean alongside Pierce Brosnan in the opening. I love that man. Boromir, Ned Stark, he's just class. Wherever he is, Sean Bean is amazing. Famke Janssen's Xenia on a top is an unforgettable henchwoman, sadistic and seductive. Although she was a bit overkill. I think there was that scream scene. It's just it's a bit much. She was a bit much.
No. No more foreplay. Take me to Yanis.
Gadgets like the laser watch and the BMW Z3 drag you back to the 90s, and the tank chase is a thrilling watch. Fun fact, GoldenEye inspired the legendary N64 game of the same title, a cultural juggernaut that sold 8 million copies, being the 3rd highest selling N64 game of all time. GoldenEye launches Brosnan's era, rebooting Bond for a post-Cold War world after the Dalton years kind of stalled out. It sets up his arc as a polished yet haunted agent, with Alec's betrayal planting seeds of trust issues that echo in later films like The World Is Not Enough. The film balances classic Bond tropes, gadgets, glamour, with modern stakes like rogue agents and tech threats, establishing Brosnan's run as a bridge between old school flair and 90s relevance, paving the way for his era's escalating spectacle. You got to admit, melting the whole earth with the sun was pretty mad in Die Another Day. GoldenEye grossed around $356 million worldwide on a budget of $60 million. That's quite small for a Bond film, so it was a massive hit. That's almost 6 times the budget. It scored 80% from critics and 83% from audiences on Rotten Tomatoes, lauded for Brosnan's charm, masterful action set pieces, and fresh energy. Fans on X and forums call it a top-tier entry, though some critique its dated 90s CGI and occasional campy tone, like Onatop's over-the-top villainy. It's clashing with the gritty reboot vibe. Looking at sentiment online, it is clearly a beloved classic though, so I'm not going to criticise it for too long. For me, GoldenEye is a brilliant film, and it was much more than I expected from the Brosnan era, I'll be honest. It's a near perfect blend of nostalgia and reinvention. The tank chase, Robbie Coltrane as an arms-dealing Russian was just class, and Sean Bean's epic turn to villainy make it endlessly rewatchable. This was my first time watching it, and although at times I did feel it was a bit slow, overall I loved it. It nails the franchise's comeback, delivering thrills that still hold up, and I give it an 8 out of 10 for kicking off the Brosnan era with style. Is this the ultimate 90s Bond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. But that's GoldenEye, locked and loaded. Next up, Tomorrow Never Dies, where Bronson cranks up the action. If you're loving the Bond Rewind series, smash like and subscribe for the full 26 episode series, where I'll be ranking all of the Bonds, all of the movies, to find out who's best. Watch my videos in the playlist below, and a huge thanks to Jagex for the nostalgic OSRS music. I love this stuff. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Say alright.